Definitely. And then now finally, Game & Watch. Game & Watch has been a character that a lot of people have been struggling with. A lot of them have been frustrated against fighting because he has such great out-of-shield options that lead into combos. So that's going to be also very difficult for a big character like DDD to handle because he's going to get juggled for quite a long time. Already at 50%, Ace opening up quite big. Sorry, Mew2King.
Mew2King, but obviously no surprise right there in a very Mew2King type of fashion. But you know what, the thing about the openings from Game & Watch, yes, they are very strong. Yes, they are very difficult to do. And almost a little bit of mentally taxing to have a character that can just combo you with little to no window to really get out. But you know what, though, after those aerial combos, he can't really KO. I mean, upper is not going to kill DDD to like 1.5 billion. So now he's going to have to start going for DI mix-ups. DDD's off of his feet. Really big target. Let me see that backer come out. Yes, very questionable DIs under investigation. Yeah, under investigation.
But we also have to consider that Smashville has the smallest blast zones on the side.
Very
so
true.
just because of that, maybe it was just the right percent to get it out. But here comes the Mii Brawler, a character who can get in on a character like Game & Watch, and is putting in the work for his team.
Definitely no. Okay, doesn't get anything quite off the shot put, but I like that coming down with that very demanding down air. The back air keeps Mii Brawler off stage. Now that's not a spot where any of AceDeuce's characters want to be, but more specifically speaking about the Mii Brawler. Very strong character, very solid on stage, off stage though. Oh,
was that a counter?
I believe so.
Wow, that's actually the first time I've seen Mii Brawler have that. I always see the other forms come out, so this is great to see that, you know, Mii Brawler, we also have to consider that he can have different movesets, right? So now we're learning about which ones he has. Of course, maybe the opponent knows. I'm sure he had to tell Mew2King about it. But it's great to see the options that he's putting out here with this character. Having a hard time, though, coming back, try going for the counter.
Oh, and then a clank right there. He said, no, we out. The immediate up B right there to reset the neutral, put things back to his end of the spectrum. Goes back to the stage. Okay, very good. Gets to the ledge as well, too. And I love the covers options right here coming out from Mew2King. I'm love. Oh, goodbye.
That's it. Yeah, have a nice day.
Yeah.
See you in the city, my guy. The post office, there you are. You're landed.
That's right. Yeah, that was, wow. That one was kind of rough to watch because I love the covers options right there from Mew2King, but I did not expect the stock to be taken off the grounded down smash into the up smash. That was crazy. But
definitely.
Regardless,
the Game & Watch is gone.
Gone, finally.
Yes, he had such a hard time, and I feel like he was probably one of the biggest issues of that team, just because Game & Watch has such great power to kind of push opponents away, and Ace's team is all heavies, and those who really have to get in. So could be a little easier, but hey, Mew2King showing that, you know, you haven't even touched my hardest side yet.
Absolutely not. Oh, and he's off stage. Now, this could actually be a dangerous position right here. Off stage or just ledge trapping options could be something Mew2King could really struggle with. Obviously not in game number 1. Well, maybe in game number 2.
That was a beautiful F-tilt, by the way, from Mew2King. Tilt stick definitely very, very proactive in this game. Really good for characters like Bowser, who could kind of just put out a quick move, quick hitbox, but also very effective as well. Catching Mew2King having game 1. Oh, someone's joystick a little bit on the right. Just a warning. Not too sure if someone wants to unplug their controller real quick, but that's going to affect them.
I agree. Yeah, we got to get that in. Well, or maybe
it could be someone was maybe slightly pressing the analog.
Oh, God, don't scare me like that.
Don't scare me. Like, if I see someone SD this game, we know who it is.
I'll let you in on the secret. So at the Big House 5.
Oh, no.
That was like one of my first super majors.
Here we go.
Period. And I was playing friendlies on the setup. I shouldn't have been playing friendlies on. I didn't know the rules. I didn't know the rules of playing friendlies.
Did you get DQ'd?
No. I actually wasn't in bracket. I just went to this like just to, you know, kick it and whatever. You know, it was like my first thing. We drove a long way. I'm playing friendlies. Yo, unsync your controllers, blah, blah, blah. I did. So me, I just unsynced, didn't take the battery out.
Oh, no.
So then, yeah, so I'm telling on myself now because what you going to do is 5 years, 6 years later, I got away with it. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, like my controller was just synced and like I was just ruining somebody's little pool match.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Uncle Rod is sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
I hope you bought that man like a coffee or something.
Yeah, like, if that was your match and you're listening, look, come to Frostbite. I got you.
Poor guy is like, he thought something was wrong with his controller this entire time and probably threw it away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, whoever's at home listening, but you know who we're not sorry for?
Who's that?
Mew2King, man.
Boom.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Look at them, just being so calm, the way he's positioned, opening up once again with the Game Watch. But I do like the switch from Ace. Now he's opening up with the Mii Brawler, who was the most effective on that team against a character like Game & Watch, who can get in there and stop him from escaping so quickly.
I agree. A little bit of ground speed can certainly work in his favor, especially in this matchup. As you know, Game & Watch not short on any sort of opening up tools. Short high forward air, short high back air is a really strong combo start, especially at lower percentage you see right now.
Definitely.
You need a character like the Mii Brawler who can contest it, gets the shot put, doesn't quite get anything off of it, and I love that. As you know, a lot of Game & Watch's neutral as well is going to start out of a throw. You know, after the throw, you're going to get like Nair, you're going to get up here. I feel like Brawler has the frame data to kind of break that up.
Indeed, it does. And here we go. This is the hard part, though, recovering as Brawler, right? He has a great on-stage presence, great grounded game. But how are you going to recover? Like, honey, you are not coming back from that.
Oopsies. Yes, you are actually KO'd, unfortunately. But you know what, though? We got Mario now, though.
Okay, great switch as well. Getting rid of some of the heavies on that team. Again, Mario, a character, doesn't really get in that easily, but has a lot of moves that kind of shark, you know, and can kind of poke your shield and get away quite easily to maybe bait and get able to get some punishes.
And because of like the cape and flood, he's really good at just taking your tools and either taking them away from you or just using them against you.
Yes, all right, but we have no jump here. Quite a...
right in the back. I like it.
All right, doing a much better job than last game. This time, you know, instead of getting to the last character, we're now down to a new character from Mew2King, his Wolf. We haven't seen it in play yet against someone like Mario. Mario does extremely well against Wolf. He does.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he definitely went for the down throw, the smash forward combo instead of the ultimate up throw.
Yeah, he went for that down throw immediately, but again, one thing that a lot of the Mario mains especially need to know about the Star Fox characters is that their weight, you know, at very low percent doesn't allow you to go for like down throw up tilt immediately. You know, you gotta go for down throw something else until like, I don't know, like maybe 15–20%. Then you can get like the up tilt up air shenanigans. But we'll never get a chance to see it anyway because Mario unfortunately has left the Billionaire. Cineroar obviously is here. And this is actually the switch we wanted to see. I know you talked about it. AceDeuce.
Here it is.
Yes, it gets the red stuff. Not quite enough to get the stock taken, but I feel like a lot of what Cineroar brings to the table keeps Wolf off stage, as you've seen right there. But still, stocks taken or not a good spot for Wolf to be in at all. And when you play these heavy characters, you're really banking on taking stocks early. When you find that opponent who does not allow you to take stocks early and forces you to play the long game, now you have to try to adapt on the fly.
For sure, and now we're at the last hit situation, honestly. But how is he going to recover? That's the real question, but lands right on top of Bowser saying, you know what, I got some fire too, let me show you.
That's right, fire on fire indeed, and Cineroar off of his feet, very, very good. Goes for the Alolan Whip back to the stage with the high recovery. Very interesting. I actually expected to see him go for the Alolan Whip to the ledge, but regardless, whatever the case may be, a very small gap in between both of these two players skill-wise and percent-wise, speaking more specifically here.
I really like Mew2King's idea of using the fire to push Incineroar away because he has such a hard time getting in. It's such a good idea, and this won't be able to do it just because Incineroar's kind of a big boy. He goes to the gym. But that little poke, the fingernails, let me tell you, my mom always tells me to cut my nails. No! The buffer, man. Let me tell you about that buffer. It's never a good friend in this game.
It's nobody's friend.